Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Ashley. We are going into a week where I'm going to Owosso Speedway, and I finally washed my suit, so I put it back in the hauler where it belongs. And now it's hot. So we got new decals on my car. We got some orange going on so it can match my fire suit a little better. All orange instead of red now. And we got a little orange stripe at the front of this guy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Very exciting, very exciting. I just need to clean it. It is now Thursday. We are back in the shop. I'm gonna scale my car to make sure I make weight. And we have to still bead seal the left front because for some reason the Hoosiers are not keeping the air in them with my rims, but our American racers keep the air in them just fine. So to replace the studs because it's a rule to have the studs longer than the lugs. So it's Friday, it is my birthday. We are here to load the cars for Owosso tomorrow. Woo, woo, woo. So here we go. See if this baby starts up like it needs to. Oh, my muck boots since I only had sandals on. Happy birthday to myself. Oh my God, my thighs are tight in here. I had to stretch this out last year. Oh God, I'm hitting it freaking. I'm hitting the steering wheel and everything. Okay. I can't even feel the gas pedal. Come on. I'm giving it gas. I think. Hello? It's been a while. I'll let it run for a minute. Your windshield? Who this? Owosso is now eligible with our MyLapse transponders that we use over at Angola, so that saves us a bit of a cost on race day. Happy Saturday. We are en route to Owosso Speedway and we are ready to go. We're currently waiting in line at Owosso Speedway. There's a first look at the new bleachers from Rockford Speedway over in Illinois. They closed down and Owosso took their stands. We are working our way On where we're gonna be pitted at. Looks beautiful in the sunshine today. Got a high of 57 degrees. With the sun out though, it feels great. Last time we were here, the tech line was so long that I had to go straight to practice. So I'm just gonna get ready fully, just in case. Vlog update. So I missed my tech time, so they let me just go out for my first practice / qualifying because they just take your best lap here. So I went out and I went at 18:34, which is a little bit faster than what I did here last September. 11th quit. We have about 40-ish cars, don't quote me. Not everybody went out yet. And one of our top runners got wrecked in his session, so that's not great. And I am now back in the tech line to hopefully get tech before we have to go back out for our second session. So I feel pretty good. The car feels good. I did get a little stuck behind some traffic. I just don't have enough horses to pass, unfortunately. But looking forward to a good night. And I think we have a pretty decent mid-pack car if we end up in the A. Otherwise, we might have contention to win the B if they split us by times. I finally made it back into the hauler to pee. I've had to pee since before we got here. So we are good. I'm not going to go back out a second time. I felt like the car was good enough for what I can deal with. It's a little tight in, but it's nothing more than I can handle. A little loose when I had to enter a little higher, so we just have to fight for the bottom and hope for the best. We don't know where we're gonna end up with this next session. We have a few cars that still have to make it out. We are rolling for the second and final practice qualifying for Tone Dog. Got the colorful beauty out today. And somebody didn't record my first session, so that's okay. Got Lightning McLean to do some track cleanup from the late models. Put some whatever type of moisture on the track. We're getting that cleaned up. And then the compacts are set to go out again. So we'll see where I end up overall. We are officially 14th out of 41 cars. And I say that is very good for what I have. Complete stock Toyota Celica GTS. Killing it. We're heat 4 of 5, and I locked into the A. I'm slow, so that's not great. I am starting second row inside of heat. Yeah, so I'm gonna get ran over probably. So the invert was 7, and I am 14th. And they just locked in 20 cars for the A main. So other point of note, I guess, is Junior did get his car fixed and he took the challenge. So he's gonna start out the way back. And if he passes everybody and wins the race, he'll get a $1,000 bonus. It's a pretty neat thing that Owosso does. They changed the class each week on who is offered the challenge, and if they win the challenge, then they get the money. Pretty cool what they do up here. They have a lot of money, so. Heat races are lining up now. Late models are. I'll be right after the late models, and I am scared and excited and nervous at the same time. So we'll see how it goes. If there's any clips that Chandler gets, I'll throw them in after this. Otherwise, I'll probably check in after the heat race and then check in right before feature. we can't say we didn't try. I finished 5th after starting 3rd. Just what I got, man. I don't have no power compared to all the horsepower. I have a stock Toyota with no horses. They did a pretty slow start. My car doesn't like going on starts as is, so I tried my best, and that's probably one of the best starts I've had. Some people got a little squirrely, so I thought I was gonna make a move and pass a couple guys at the end, but just don't have enough horses. I am starting 13th in the A feature, and my lane might move up 1 because I don't think one of the cars is going to start. She didn't run her heat, so I don't know if she's going to run the feature. I think something broke in the second practice, so we'll see. Just gonna try to survive, stay out of the lapped people's way, because I'm sure with being a second off quick time, I am probably going to be a lapped car, unfortunately, but nothing I'm not used to. I mean, I ran with some of the best people in racing with Vors and National Compact, so I am pretty well equipped and prepared for whatever outcome. finishing 7th after qualifying 14th. Who is she? So, you know, the lineup kind of changed around, so it's kind of closer up front than what I expected to be, but I got 7th, so I mean, that's pretty good for what we have, complete stock.
They need you to do the getting ready to leave.
So I got cut off in my last clip because we had to load everything up, and then we just immediately went to try to get payoff, and then it wasn't ready, and then we left, and yeah. So here's me to finish off this video real quick. Pretty much said what I said. I got 7th out of, I don't even know how many cars finished the race. A few pulled off and everything like that. So I mean, we had a completely stock car against a lot of horses, so I'll take it, and you know, it is what it is. I had a blast. I love racing Owosso. I love the surface. I really didn't have any issues with anybody either, so can't complain there. And yeah, we should be there a few more times this season, I would imagine, Angola when they start up. So not too sure what the plan is for next weekend. Following weekend we'll be back at Owosso, or we should be anyways, as long as everything goes to plan with weather and whatnot. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below for more content, and to hit that little bell next to it to make sure you get notified when I do post, and leave a comment down below with what your favorite racetrack food is. Make sure you guys follow me and Chandler down below on TikTok and Instagram for behind the scenes content. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!